Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Steven. Welcome back. Okay, in this video, I want to talk about, this young up and coming singer named Halsey. And some of you may know her, some of you may not know her. If you're into like the latest pop music scene, then perhaps you may have heard of her. She sings the song Now or Never, and she also has another song out. She has like a few songs out, right? But that was the first song I heard from her was Now or Never. I actually thought she was Alyssa Cara based on the vocal tone. But I was like, oh, this is not Alyssa Cara. Oh, this is someone named Halsey? Okay. But yeah, I heard her song on the radio, right? That's how I was introduced to her. And then I was like, hey, I really like this song, Now or Never. Let me go watch the video for this song. So I watched the video, and I did notice that in the video, she did use like her love interest. Like, it was like this guy who looks to be biracial, like part black, part white, right? So like, oh, that's interesting that she would kind of like choose him as her love interest for this video, right? I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So a few months after that, come to find out, me just running on Google or whatever, I come to find out that she's actually part black. She's white passing. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that she was white passing. Then afterwards, finding that out, then I start to look at some more pictures of her. I'm like, let's see if I can spot the black, right? How that goes. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see a little something, something, but white passing, she is. And she has a white mom and a black dad. Her black dad looks to be a little more on the lighter side. He isn't like, he's probably like maybe peanut butter, perhaps, quote unquote peanut butter. So, finding out that she was white passing in an interview that she did with, I believe, Playboy magazine or something like that. Basically, she said that she views herself as a black woman, which is like, oh, that's interesting, right? So it kind of got me to thinking a little bit. I'm like, well, should she be considered a black woman? Should she be considered a mixed race black woman? A mixed race woman? Should she be considered a white woman? Like, how does that go, right? And low key, I think this is like the danger of like lighter skinned black people having children with white people, right? Because you didn't create this like really weird situation where it's like, is the person black, white, mixed, other? What's the person, right? And also, put it out there to you guys. Is Halsey invited to the cookout? Is she gonna get an invite to the cookout, right? If she show up to the cookout, are we gonna be like, are we gonna be like, oh, come on in, like, come on, get yourself some food here, all right? But yeah, that's something that is interesting to talk about, right? For me personally, I gotta feel her out a little bit more, As I stated in a few videos, I do have relatives who are white passing, right? I like my grandmother was white passing, like my father is white passing, like many of his brothers are white passing. I have a cousin who is through like we both have the same, like we both like our fathers are brothers, and his mother is white and his dad is white passing black. So I'm like, like, should this person really be considered black? Yeah. So I say all that to say that, I don't have anything against white passing people, just to put it out there. White passing people mixed with black, should I say, who would like, or who do claim a black identity. I particularly don't have an issue with them per se, but sometimes it's kind of like, okay, what are you here for? Like, are you going to be like a fence rider? Are you going to be down for black people no matter what? Are you going to be going hard in the paint for black people? You know, it's kind of like that. It's a bit of an air of a suspicion, you know, because I know like the white passing folk in my family, the mass majority of them do claim a black identity. I will say that, and did go on to marry, you know, black and to live their life as black people. Most of them. um, so I feel like it's kind of like to an extent how you represent, right? How you rep. You know, how do you are you just saying this just to get views and clicks and likes and get a news story about you, or this is really how you feel, right? Um, Also, who do you date? You know, some people are going to be like, that shouldn't matter, but to me, I think that does play a act. You know, that does play a factor in this. That does matter, right? Especially if you are white passing and you claim to view yourself as a black woman, then I feel like who you should date should be sort of a reflection of how you feel to an extent, being in the situation that she's in, right? You know? And as well having the influence of her black father in her life, because I do think that her black father was present in her life. I think that is also an influence on why she maybe feels like she identifies as a black woman. But I had noticed that she said she was with white guys, and she said like, oh, when they saw her nipples, right? They saw that her nipples were brown, right? And I noticed like if she was with black guys, I'm pretty sure that may have possibly have come up too. Like, oh, you know, it's a little weird. Uh, but I don't know. I feel like it'll be a lot less explaining, and it probably would be a safer situation for her. You know, perhaps. I guess that's a bit off topic, but that did come up in the interview that she did with Playboy. So I just wanted to put that in there. You know. But yeah, I just need to see, you know, for me personally, I know other people may just be like, nah, she ain't black. And I understand that. You know, I do. I get where you're coming from. And honestly, I probably might be the same way if I didn't have the influence of like my family, like, um, you know, folks in my family, you know, having like a dad and uncles and like a cousin, like, and my grandmother and like other, and as well as like other family members who are kind of like in that situation too.